Hi Pisces, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your July 2022 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, to take out the crossword as always, and also pull the 4 agreements, Wisdom of the Oracle, and Mudra card for you guys. But we're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. So let's see what we get. Right, so we get 3. Your third house communication is Taurus, so could just be saying that there's going to be a focus there around how you're communicating this month. Of course, we had Uranus there for quite some time. Trying to think of what's going to be passing through there. I know Mars will be in there eventually. It's not there yet at the time I'm recording this, but pretty sure around the first week or so it's going to move into Taurus, so that could definitely bring some energy to your communications there too. Of course, we had the Mercury retrograde that wrapped up there not too long ago. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as that goes. And we have Cancer. So Cancer energy for you guys is your 5th house of romance, children, creativity, and of course we're going to be in Cancer season for most of July, but it's going to be a new moon in Cancer at the very end of June, actually. And of course, we're going to have plenty of energy going through there for the first few weeks. And we have the South Node. South Node is actually in Scorpio, which is your 9th house of foreign affairs, higher learning, philosophy. And astrologically speaking, aside from that South Node transit, there's not really anything else going on in Scorpio. But yeah, you could definitely be feeling the effects of that too. All right, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. In the main situation position, we have the Page of Cups, and challenging that, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is a Capricorn energy here. So for some of you, it could just be saying that maybe you're thinking of communicating to a friend about possibly wanting to take things to a more romantic level, or just possibly wanting to collaborate with someone, possibly even in more of a business sense around some kind of creative idea you might have. But with this coming up as the challenge position, you could be going back and forth, feeling like, is this the right time, right? I feel like for some of you might feel like it could be a bit of a rushed offer, or you just don't necessarily feel like you have all the information that you need to confidently make that offer at this time. All right, in the foundation position, we have the 6 of Wands, Leo energy, and the 3 of Cups, Cancer energy. So definitely pretty positive energies to see here for sure. This is a bit of an energy of being celebrated as far as, possibly receiving accolades for something you've done. And this could be around your work lives, given that that's what Leo energy represents in your chart. And here, this is just an energy of celebration in general, usually with reconnecting with longtime friends, possibly even siblings. But yeah, seeing these two energies together to me says that you'll definitely be getting some success and being recognized for that this month. So possibly whatever that is that you are thinking about coming forward with could be a success as far as that goes. All right, in the past position, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, to me, at the very least, this represents that you guys might have had an idea around, again, this could be finances for some of you, or again, like I said, possibly even a romantic offer of some kind. But it looks like the idea came to you guys in the past, and now it's just a matter of you actually taking action on it. Present position, we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the 6 of Swords in reverse. So to see these two energies both in the reverse, to me, says that you guys just might not feel like putting in the work toward it just yet. So I feel like you're still thinking about, okay, is this the right time to come forward with this offer? If it's not, what would be the right time, right? So you could just be in more of an evaluation phase right now, but you're not ready to ditch the idea completely. So it's like, okay, maybe I know that this isn't just the right time just yet, but not sure when that would be. So you're just more of figuring that out right now behind the scenes. In the near future position, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is Aries energy here, and this usually is an energy of confidence, coming forward and being a bit bold, right? Now, again, this is for you guys, this is your house of finances too. So, yeah, for some of you, this could definitely be around finances for sure. And taking some kind of a risk as far as that goes. But yeah, definitely looks like there's some confidence in your part. And even though in the present it looks like you're not necessarily ready to come forward with something, seeing this energy in the near future tells me it will be soon. All right. In the position of your influence on the situation, we have the moon. So yeah, this could be part of what you're intuitively feeling, which is like, okay, I might not know what's missing right now, but I feel like something's not there just yet, right? So that could be why you're holding back a little bit. So you could just be pulling back, trying to get some clarity around the situation. That new moon, like I said, toward the very end of June, before we even officially start July, might help with some of that, given that that's a supportive energy for you guys. But the time of recording this, we're just wrapping up the post-shadow period of Mercury retrograde too, so as we move into July, there's definitely more supportive aspects for getting the clarity that you're seeking, but you just might not be feeling it yet. All right, the environment position, we have the High Priestess in reverse. So yeah, this is another indicator that you guys just might not feel comfortable trusting your intuition at this time, right? So like I said, you might, on the one hand, feel like, oh yeah, this is the right thing, but something could just be holding you back a little bit at this time. So it could just be saying again that this is the energies that are at play, right? We just talked about some of the energies that are still clearing up. And as those start to clear up a little bit more, as we progress through July, you might start to feel the energy lift. All right. In the Hopes or Fears position, we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this is actually the court card for Pisces. So this, to me, says that you guys are just hoping for that confidence, right? To feel like, okay, feel more sure of yourselves and not vacillating like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Right? So looks like you guys are hoping for that confidence to come forward, because deep down, I feel like you do want to carry through with it, but you just feel like something's off right now that has you a little bit unsure about making a move just yet. All right, and in the outcome position, we have the Two of Wands. So yeah, this is Aries energy here. So to me, this says that ultimately that energy will clear out, which is kind of what we were talking about with the astrology as well. So I feel like the energy will clear out for you guys, and as we get toward the end of the month, you guys will be feeling more confident to actually come forward and make that move. Like I said, for some of you, there's definitely quite a few things pointing to it being financially related, but for others of you, I got a little bit of energy too that could be just wanting to extend an offer to someone, possibly for a romantic sense or teaming up for a creative project. But yeah, either way, it looks like you guys be ready to make that move. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, this could be part of what you're going through too, where you're like, okay, I know that where I'm at right now, my current circumstances aren't necessarily satisfying me, but maybe I've put in a lot of time here, a lot of work here, right? Do I want to completely scrap that and move on to something different, right? So that could just be a bit of a phase that you're in. And beneath that, we also see the Four of Cups, which could just be saying that things coming your way you're not necessarily too happy with. So yeah, it looks like those are going to be the things that will eventually spark you to make that change and come forward. But it looks like that could just be the process that you're in right now, where you're not ready to make the move, but the energies will kind of nudge you in that direction eventually. All right, moving on to your Four Agreements card, we have Don't Make Assumptions. There we go. It says Learn to Ask Questions. And let's see. Okay. It says it is always better to ask questions than to make assumptions. Have the courage to ask questions until you are as clear as you can be. Once you hear the answer to a question, you won't have to make assumptions because you will know the truth. So yeah, definitely a good message there as far as just communication in general. We did talk about how that came up in your dice as far as the third house communication, and then we talked about the Taurus energy representing your third house communication in your chart, and Uranus being there, and Mars, like I said, going in there as well. So yeah, I will say those two energies for sure could lead to a bit of an impulsive reaction around communication, so just be on the lookout for that. Like we said, at least the Mercury retrograde energy will be fully cleared up by July for sure, so that'll help. All right, moving on to your Wisdom in the Oracle card, we have regeneration, and there's the artwork there. The number's 46. All right, we'll see what that has to say. So I guess for some of you, just looking at that card, this could be pointing to revisiting a situation from the past as well. We'll see what it says. Okay, under essential meanings, it says rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. The Oracle's message: second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. So yeah, definitely a pretty positive message there. And yeah, like I said, for some of you, maybe this is something that you might have tried to get off the ground, possibly even during the Mercury retrograde, and because of that energy, you might not have gotten off the ground the way you'd hoped. Now you're going to get that second opportunity this month. The relationship message says the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. So yeah, pretty positive message there. Like we said, it looks like for some of you, this is around a romantic situation that you're hoping to make an offer on, but hopefully that resonated. Worst case, the love readings will be out next week. All right, the prosperity message says, what happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start. A more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past because you are Do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing a rebirth. So yeah, pretty positive message there as well. What stuck out to me was it mentioned a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination had surfaced, because it made me think of that Ace of Pentacles energy in the past, and then seeing that Page of Cups as well, and then the Knight of Cups. So could be some growth around the situation. Like I said, that maybe you had the idea in the past, but for whatever reason it didn't get off the ground the way you hoped it would, and now you get another opportunity for that this month. All right, lastly, we have a mudra for you guys. So this is the mudra here, and it's the Prana mudra, and the keyword for it is vitality. All right. Let's see, probably can't get everything in the frame at once, but what we'll do is I'll hold it up here if you want to pause it or take a screenshot to read what it has to say, and then I'll move it up so we can get the rest of the message in there too. Okay, under benefits, it says increases overall vitality and immunity, activates the body's self-healing potential, benefits the eyes, improves digestion, assimilation, and elimination, decreases the body's susceptibility to injury and disease, improves concentration, strengthens willpower and stamina. So if that sounds like a mudra you think would be beneficial for you guys, I will put the name in the description of the video as always. We'll wrap up there and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.